My man made a video asking, can we bring back the women that pack lunches and rub backs for hard-working men? And I done seen like 5 of these type of comments in the comment section.
And it's so funny. I had to stop him real quick. These heifers who make these dumbass comments. Let me check out her page.
Can we bring back the women that rub backs and pack lunches for hardworking men, please?
You know, these women be saying these dusty comments. Just look at these comments. And they talk about leadership. How the hell are you women going to talk about what a leader is when you don't even have a clue what leadership is? How are you going to tell me how to be a man, but you don't have a man, and your dad was a hoe ass bitch ass motherfucker, a bitch ass nigga. He was a simp. He was some princess bitch ass simp beta males, pussy whipped by your mama. A lot of these females came from a 2-parent environment. So these women talking about, I'm gonna go and call your mama. How about you bitches call your daddy, who spoiled you rotten and didn't whoop your ass, who's too soft on y'all, never held you accountable. I listened to Robert Perkins, didn't listen to all his live stream, and he talked about how a lot of these dads be simps. I mean, he didn't say it in those words, but he called them princess niggas, daddy's little girl, these princess hoe ass niggas. And I agree with him on that. And I don't always agree with him on everything, but for the most part, most of the time I do agree with him more often than he realizes. Now, we may have a different way of going about things, but these females are so entitled and delusional, and it starts from their ain't shit mother that daddy picked and he's pussy whipped by. I'm not even going to talk about the single mothers. You got a lot of dads who are single fathers and they ain't shit. They're very effeminate and bitch made. So all this, if you have a 2-parent home, the sons will be masculine and the daughters will be feminine, is a bunch of cap. Because these females do not want no masculine man. They may want to screw him and be around that presence when it comes to fucking. But for the most part, no. They on that, no. The only man who tells me what to do is the white man. It's my Zaddy. But let me just play the clip.
Yo, asking, can we bring back the women that pack lunches and rub backs for hard-working men? And I done seen like 5 of these type of comments in the comment section with 15 and 20,000 likes. Like, dead ass, what's the purpose of getting in a relationship anymore, bro? Because
there's no purpose of getting in a relationship because these heifers are a bunch of 304s. Now, I'm not saying there are men who need to be accountable for being part of the problem. But it goes back to Papa Simp. Their simp father, I don't care. Look, we talk about women who come from a 2-parent home and they are work. So a lot of times, from my experience, most of the females I've met over the last few years came from a good environment, came from a 2-parent home, middle class, upper middle class. And they were spoiled rotten. And they were taught how to be a feminazi. You got dads giving them everything like they the dude, but don't give their dad, oh, you got to struggle, man. You got to do this and that. Look at Shaquille O'Neal, how he raises his daughters with his bitch ass. Don't do nothing for his sons, but the daughters inherit everything. And it's like, when truth of the matter is, Shaq, if you're listening, you should be raising your daughter to be wise, but you wouldn't know nothing about that because you cheated on your wife, and your wife cheated with a bum, Shaquille O'Neal. And that's the worst thing. You do all this stuff, all these things for these women, and they fuck with bum-ass niggas. They fuck with, and the worst part is the real slap in the face when they get with these ugly, broke, dusty, ain't took a bath in a month white males. Trailer park white males, openly racist, anti-black as fuck. very white supremacist and very misogynistic, but these black women worship these caves. They love white zaddy. But they don't. But see, these black women will have no problem serving her massa, serving her white boyfriend, her white husband, who ain't with a damn. Even the ones who are well-to-do. And let's just say, because you got a lot of well-to-do white males who mess with black women for fetish purposes, but guess what? They don't pay a dime. His white skin is currency. His pale skin, cave, animalistic skin is currency. Explain that to me. With the coming out of with fleas and shit and lice. Explain that shit.
Expect you to pay 100% of the bills, still make time to take them on dates.
No, I am not. If I got paid 100% of the bills and her bills too, then I could do bad by my motherfucking self. Look, I'll take care of my responsibilities, especially I'm not having a woman move in with me, pay my bills, or I'm not having no woman that I'm moving in and I'm paying all the bills, but she don't respect me. I'm supposed to contribute, or if she moves in with me, but she want to call the shots. And guess what? Well, you could put her out. Nah, bro. If she's with you for a certain amount of time, they will take her aside more times than not. You can kick her out, but if you put hands on her and stuff like that in a domestic violence situation, it ain't gonna end well for you, brother. Same with mismarriage shit. Same with the prenup shit. Unless you can even discuss what she can get and not get. But my thing is, if she didn't bring nothing, now if she did certain things, she can have that. That's not a problem. But if she did not, but she just wants it all for nothing, you shouldn't even be dealing with her on no serious shit.
Surprise them with gifts and all that extra shit. And if
what are our gifts? What are the gifts? Oh, what's between my legs? Or some top. Bitch, please. This is, you see, I guess these women want to date younger men with no standards. Seems like they want to date. I told you these female be predators out here. There are a lot of Britney Renners who will groom these younger dudes, these young high school dudes, these guys fresh out, these guys who are entering college. They will groom these guys and fuck with them. This is, but y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all rather talk about R. Kelly and all this other stuff, but y'all don't want to talk about these females like Britney Renner. You want to talk about these teachers. Y'all don't want to talk about that shit. Y'all don't want to talk about none of that shit. You got these teachers, these babysitters, these teenage girls doing inappropriate shit to these boys, these mothers with their son husbands, grooming them to be son husbands, simps, these aunties, you got aunties too. Nephew husband. A lot of abuse that we deal with as young men growing up, boys and men growing up. Y'all women don't understand. Y'all don't give a damn. That's the problem.
you ask them to cook you a meal or clean up the house, they say you looking for a slave or you looking for a woman to be your mama. Like, what?
But I'm supposed to be her daddy, and I'm supposed to be a slave and be a fucking work dude and fix stuff. And she don't want to respect my problem solving. Pay for everything, give her everything, be there for, hit her, fuck her good, love on her, give her attention, entertain her. But I'm supposed to just expect something for nothing.
What the fuck is niggas getting out the deal, bro? I dead ass want to know. I want someone.
Absolutely nothing but a goddamn headache and emotional bankruptcy, the lack of intimacy, and you lose money. You're broke. She bankrupts you financially.
To tell me, it's like you signing up to be a fucking workhorse, bro. I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. You might as well live alone, buy you a dog, and slide in a DM whenever you want coochie, or go buy it. Don't get me wrong, you might stumble upon a unicorn, and if you do, lock her ass down. But for the most part, we fuck, bro. My man made it.
Exactly. I mean, there's no point. That's why dating is dead. That's why relationships are dead. That's why marriages is going down. That's why men don't want marriage. And I'm speaking about men who are about shit and who are about purpose and who are about family. I'm not talking about you bums that these women have more respect for and give them everything, our resources included. More so our resources and then their resources. That's why I say until these women reform, destroy pornocracy will always happen.